Are you ready? It's morphin'! Yo, Jurassic Park. Oh, sorry, Bumblebee. Oh wait, didn't I kill you in the movie? No, you killed off that hot rod Camaro that's been impersonating me for the last 10 years. Don't you know that Bumblebee is a Volkswagen Beetle? And I talk, people. I talk! Plus, Michael Bay sucks.
Where you gonna go for your toy review? Short long! Short long! Action figures, big movies, big news! Short long! Short long!
What up, big kids? Here's your big review of the Power Rangers 2017 movie T-Rex Battle Zord with Red Ranger. Here's the packaging with the big T-Rex Battle Zord. All in front has a try me button. T-Rex Zord. It's time for battle. All 5 Zords will combine to make the Megazord, and you can see the little Red Ranger figure that comes with it. In the back here shows the Zord with all the little action features like Ranger Cockpit, Dual Missile Firing Action, Battle Sounds, Jason's voice. There you can see all the other Zords. Out of the packaging, this is everything you get with the T-Rex Battle Zord. So of all the 5 Zords that were released, this is hands down my favorite. Not because the T-Rex Zord was my favorite growing up, and red is my favorite color, but also because this has the most articulation and detail. And it should, because this is pricier than the other 4. I really love the head sculpt on this guy. The design of the T-Rex is really cool, even like the little blue. It's just really red plastic with some gray plastic and blue, but some sculpting inside that will be the cockpit for the Red Ranger. Now from this side you can't tell, but this will be the front of the Megazord. I'll show that more in the Megazord review. I am not a fan of how this becomes the torso of the Megazord, and I'll show that in the video. At least from this side it looks more T-Rexy, than on this side you can see the chest of the Megazord. These are the missile launchers slash arms, so I guess the arms are just, you know, missile launchers. They come with these orange missiles and just shoot out like from friction like that. They're actually the same missiles that came with the Triceratops Battle Zord. Legs will become the arms of the Megazord, and you'll see that like kind of like right there. Sculpting is really cool. I like the design on the back. That's definitely the front of the arms. The tail is really cool. I really like it. They definitely could have had way more articulation on this, especially with the tail. There's just so much way they could have integrated the articulation. The underneath side doesn't look that great at all. That's the head of the Megazord. I feel like it should have came with the pterodactyl since it is pink, but it's not too bad. If you do get this giant cannon, which is removable, so if you wanted more just the T-Rex Zord, you can have it like that. But you place on that super big cannon thing. It does have sounds, which has a few sounds here. You press this button right here.
T-Rex Zord, it's time for battle.
That's supposed to be Jason, but definitely not the same actor's voice. If you press that multiple times, it'll just keep going until you stop. And he actually does say that in the movie. So definitely having this gives it more value. I'm a big fan of lights and sounds. However, if you compare it to the Black Lion from Voltron, it doesn't nearly have as many voice clips, and it's only for the T-Rex. Whereas if you have this Megazord, it's really weird that, you know, they're only talking about have Jason, no one else. The T-Rex Zord is 17 inches long. It's about 8.5 inches wide. If you count the head, it's a little under 9 inches tall. And with the cannon, it's about 10 inches tall. For articulation, this guy has the most articulation, but not that much still. The jaw can open and close. There's no head articulation. The arm cannon things can rotate, almost rotate, but they kind of hit the back legs here. Legs can fully rotate. There are nice ratchet joints. They also have bend at the knee. They bend both ways 90 degrees because of the transformation feature. And then if you count the cannon, it fully rotates, but sadly that is a no tail articulation or anything else. Just like the other Zords, you do get a mini Ranger. You get a mini Red Ranger. Looks really cool, red plastic with black and silver, and then a little blue right there. Really nice sculpting. I really like these little Rangers. Jason stands 2 inches tall, and for articulation his arms fully rotate and his legs go forward and back. And the cockpit for Jason is actually inside the mouth of the T-Rex, so you put him in there and I guess he becomes the tongue of the T-Rex. But yeah, it looks really weird, and you can't really pose him without seeing Jason just hanging out there. Overall, even though this is the most articulated Zord, it's still just as disappointing as the other ones. Even though I like the design and the mini Jason, Even with the sounds and articulation, there could still be way more articulation and detail. You'll see in my Megazord review how much I hate that you have to take off everything and it doesn't transform at all. The saber-tooth tiger is the only one that transforms. And what really hurts this guy is the price. This guy usually retails about $40. So he can be on sale for about $35, but even at that price, he's way overpriced. The sound feature is not warrant the extra money, even if he's a little bit bigger than the other ones. When you compare it to the Black Lion from the Voltron Legendary Defender line, it definitely fails in comparison of articulation and even the sound and lights feature. I would only recommend getting this guy if you just want all 5 individual Zords on display, or you're trying to get the giant combined Megazord. Otherwise, I would say pass on this guy. For more, check out my website, SeanLongSong.com. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, links in the description. I'm Sean Long, may I live long and love life.
T-Rex Zord, it's time for battle.
The design of the Zord. What was Zordon thinking? Was he smoking meth when he designed this thing? Say hello to my little friend. Keep the change, you